Hey guys, this is Locky from e-Spurs Australia, here with your match preview of the FA Cup game against Millwall. And first of all, a little housekeeping. I need to apologise for how inebriated I was in the Everton review. If you haven't watched that video, you can avoid it. It's basically me just saying Harry Kane for about 5 minutes. In my defence, it was my birthday, and I had stayed up for a significant amount of time drinking before making that video. So my bad, and maybe I'll make another one of those next year, but we'll see. Anyway, so Millwall. Look, it could be depending on what the club's stance is on the stadium next season. They've still not finalised the Wembley deal, so tentatively speaking, we're talking about potentially the last game at the last FA Cup game at White Hart Lane. So it's a pretty big deal. Yeah, like I said, it would be nice to know these things for sure, but we can treat it like that for the time being. It's against Millwall, which is going to be a challenging fixture. I mean, yeah, they're a championship team, but they're on a 17-game unbeaten streak at the moment, and they're not letting in many goals. So it's going to be stiff competition for sure. Not to mention Millwall's obvious reputation as quite a hard club with hard fans. So I've seen a lot of articles lately about potential for fan violence and hooliganism. But we'll see how that pans out, right? It could be just sort of scare tactics from either club, really. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be a challenge for sure. But considering that it is at White Hart Lane, we've got that great home record. I can't see Millwall being too much trouble. Because it is a home match. I think we'll go through to the next round and hopefully keep going. We can have a nice little run like we did back in 1991. Now I can't see us having too much trouble because of the man of the moment at the moment, Harry Kane. Specifically, his relationship with the other players, but also just the man himself. He's a brilliant player, and he's on a brilliant run of form. Particularly interesting in regards to Harry Kane in this match is his loan spell with Millwall back in 2012 when he was 18. He's recently said how much it helped him grow as a player. It helped him become a man, he said. They were in a relegation battle that season, and by all accounts, Harry Kane helped them through tremendously, and they probably would have been relegated if it weren't for his goals. He's got a really good reputation with the club. He was a bit of a hero that season. He did say recently that obviously a lot has changed since he left, but he's really looking forward to the game. So so will the fans. Hopefully Harry Kane gets on the score sheet again, keeps that really good record going. It will be interesting just on our striking options. Remember a few weeks ago, Vincent Janssen was called out by Pochettino for not trying hard enough in training, and he was snubbed in the FA Cup game against Fulham and a few league fixtures as well. And lately, I think about 6 days ago, Poch has come out again and said he's been impressed by how Janssen has reacted in training. So that's good signs, and I hope that we get to see Janssen on the pitch as well. Let's say if we're winning by 2 or 3, that he can get a good 25 minutes, half an hour, that would be good to see. Now, as for just the general team news, you would assume that Michel Vorm will come back in to replace Lloris. Kieran Trippier will replace Kyle Walker. Winks probably in for Dembele, and maybe Son will come in as well. Now, I don't know. I'm not sure how Poch will approach the formation with this, whether he'll stick with the back 4 or back 3. but you would assume there'd be a few changes. Also, whether he starts Ali, Eriksen, and Kane, that would be interesting to see because they have been exceptional together lately. So maybe we can have all our start a really strong squad. Hopefully score a few goals and then rest the players. That would be ideal, I guess. Now, that's about all I have to say for the game. Hopefully it doesn't erupt into violence like some people are predicting. There will be a big police presence, I'm told. So it'll be an interesting game, sort of a callback to the 80s and 90s. Interesting, and hopefully, one step closer to Wembley for Spurs as well. Now, man to watch. It's got to be Harry Kane at the moment. He stunned me against Everton on the weekend, and hopefully he can do it again against a club that he played for. I'm predicting maybe a 2-0 scoreline. Millwall have proved tough to break down by other clubs, so they did shock Leicester a few weeks ago. So I don't see it being a complete wash, but I do think we will get over the line comfortably in the end. Alrighty, now if you guys want to make one of these videos, just pop together on your phone or laptop and send it down to this email address here, and join in the conversation. Otherwise, look out for all the other e-Spurs stuff on Twitter or Facebook or whatever social media you are on. Keep looking out for my videos, and you can follow me at e-Spurs Australia on Twitter if you would like. Alright, that's it from me, guys. As always, come on you Spurs.